Neil, let's look at Ensuring, please. You finished third on him last time. How are you expecting him to go in this race?
Yeah, he ran well. He's first run for Frankie, and as we know, Frankie's horses are going very strong at the moment. He finished off quite well the last day. I trialled him before that, and he was quite quiet in his trial, so I'd expect him to improve off this run a little bit more sharper. And he's off a good rating, what he had to be in previous years. So hopefully, with the way the race is set up, there's not many runners. It's going to be probably tactical, but I think he's pretty versatile. So we'll see how it goes.
He was rated 98 at one stage, now down into the 70s, 75. Is this his class? He's won 2 times in Class 3, but do you sense that a win could be coming?
Yeah, especially off his first run this season. He stayed on quite well, but hopefully that'll have sharpened him up. I think when he was rated in the 90s, he was placed in second in a Group 3. So we know he's more than capable with him coming back down to this sort of rating. So it's going to be a tricky race, small field, and as you know, Danny Shum likes to make his horses like to make manoeuvres down the back straight if the pace is not suitable. So we'll be aware of all that. And the one good thing about this horse is he travels quite well, wherever he is, and hopefully if there is a move, then he'll have enough cruising speed to be able to take advantage of that, whichever way the race goes.
Neil, Speedy King, you've trialled him 3 times, and he's raised eyebrows at the trials. People have taken notice in this horse. Do you get a good feeling?
Yeah, he's quite a nice horse. He's got a good temperament, very quiet mind. He soaks everything up quite well, and each of his trials have been quite progressive. He's always been quite professional and natural, showing natural speed. But I think each trial he's become more mentally strong. So I think now is the right time to run him. Obviously, it looks a good race for him. And like I say, he's trialled on Happy Valley before, and I think the form of that trial is quite nice with Dennis Ship's horse winning. So he's got a good gait, which is most important in these sort of races, especially for a horse first time out. So, but even still, things can go wrong. But look, if he behaves himself and does everything right like he does in the trials, I think he'll run a good race.
He does look as if he's got good gate speed, C+3. It looks as if, fingers crossed, he might get a good run in this one.
Yeah, like I say, he's very professional. He's got a lot of natural speed, and but he's coming to the races first time. Anything can happen, but he is a horse I like going forward.
Umberto, MANFUL star, a nice win in his last race. Can he repeat that success?
Well, it was a very good win. Was very happy about the work in the morning of the horse. He's improving his form. He's still looking very good. With a nice draw, he has some good chance to make it again.
He's very lightly raced for a 6-year-old. What is it, 7 starts only because of injury problems. How does he feel for you in race situations?
Well, like you said, no many runners for him, but he's looking good in the races. He has a nice action. The horse is in pretty good form. Ricky's making a good job with him because he's waiting him for a long time. It's not easy to see a horse with only 6 years old with 7 runners, but yeah, he's in good form. He's improving. Very happy about his gait. There must be some speed in the race. That's for sure is gonna suit him very good, and finger crossed it.
And you have been galloping him recently. Is the horse happy?
Yeah, the horse is very happy. Like I say, he's I think improving his form. He probably is going to be a better horse right now. So I'm pretty confident on him, and I think he's probably my best chance on Wednesday.
Zac, Starlight, a horse who's won 3 times out of his last 4 races. Give us your thoughts ahead of this one.
Yeah, obviously he's going very well. He's in good form. He's drawing a nice gate, so he's going to get a nice run again. And if the tempo's there to suit, there's no reason why he can't continue on his way.
What's changed with the horse? He just suddenly seems to have settled here.
Listen, like a lot of horses in Hong Kong, they just take a while to acclimatise and settle in. And he'd always shown that he had Class 3 ability early on, but he was just a little bit immature and a bit weak. And as he strengthened up with time and wrapped his head around racing a little bit more, he's just put it together.
So the big question is there any more improvement to come? I mean, the handicapper has certainly noticed him.
Yeah, of course. If you keep winning, the handicapper's got to keep doing his job. But I don't think it's all over for him yet. I think he's found another suitable race, and hopefully he can win again.
You've had a couple of days to reflect on Sunday. Looking back at the big races, were you happy with your horses, the big horses in those races?
Yeah, I thought they both ran well, so they're on target for their races coming up.
And Gold Mount in particular was very impressive.
Yeah, he was. He carried a big weight, and he was first up. It's not often you get to see a horse first up here over that trip do what he done. So he's obviously talented. He's only small, but he's got an engine.